Hey folks, welcome back here to the Vegas Don channel. We're here on Pecos/Pecos and Owens Avenue. We're gonna make a right, actually. No, oh well, I thought this lane goes right only. It does, yeah. Yeah, the sign says it. You never know with some parts of town. Some people just don't bother paying attention to signs. So. Looks like there was a Walgreens there on this corner right here in front of us. That is now gone. They've been closing a lot of Walgreens in this town. I'm not sure if that's widespread all over the country, but it's not a good sign. Not when they start closing people's drugstores. It's never a good sign. As we continue westbound on Owens now. Look at this. Yeah, pull it right out, buddy. Palmer Street now. Right again here on the border with North Las Vegas on our right. I swear it's like, and I've said this in other earlier videos, it's like they take our tax dollars and just send them straight to the Strip in Fremont Street. We don't see any benefit from our tax dollars. Certainly not in the form of the schools. The schools are at bottom 5 every year. Despite the fact we have 1 million schools in this county. Maybe not 1 million, but something like that. It's just one of those things that you just, people seem to accept it. Schools here, you know, when people accept the low performance of the school system in any given area, that's no longer a school system, in my humble opinion. That is a daycare facility. The parents don't care, and they don't try and change anything. Look at that, he's flying. So we come up here to Civic Center. It's Eastern Avenue on the left and Civic Center Drive here on the right. And we've got, looks like some encampments over here on our left. We'll go ahead and come up here to 23rd. And I'm gonna make a left down 23rd. Here off of Pecos. I'm not Pecos, Owens. See some of the neighborhood up here. There are a lot of buildings and neighborhoods that look like this in the east side of town. And again, nothing ever changes. If people cared, I would think things would change, but that hasn't been the case. People have been willing to accept it. And I know, and I'm gonna get the comments from folks. I know I'm gonna get the folks, and they're gonna tell me that I'm bashing these folks. I am not bashing these folks at all whatsoever. It's the government that I have a problem with. The government does nothing to improve the quality of life for folks. And what are they doing in the way of crime prevention in this town? And I've said this before too, it's like the cops have pretty much taken on a reactive role in this town when it comes to crime. They will react. They'll certainly react when there's an incident of some sort down on the Strip of Fremont Street. They're there within seconds. But the neighborhoods, you're lucky if they even show up. And I'm not stretching the truth at all. That is a fact. You are lucky if they even show up to you. So we take a look at some of these buildings here. The building numbers have been stenciled on there. You can see that. So we come up here. This looks like a Chevy Malibu. Has been sitting here. It's all dusty. Doesn't look like it's been running. There's no tag on it. I don't see any sticker or anything from the city. It's just, they don't care. They're just collecting paychecks and taking our money. So we come back up here, 23rd Street. And I hate to sound like I'm complaining. It's a little frustrating. You know, you think of Las Vegas, people think of Las Vegas, and I get a lot of comments from folks too who are like, thank you so much for showing us this, because we would not ordinarily have gotten to see this. We see, you know, this beautiful, amazing Las Vegas Strip and all these amazing hotels and resorts. We never get to see the real Las Vegas. This is it. You take the Strip and Fremont Street away out of this town, we look like Bakersfield, California. No lie, we look look like Fresno or Bakersfield, California. And they have the, looks like they have some sort of growing some sort of crops or something there underneath tarp in the front yard at this apartment complex. So we come up here to 21st Street, we'll make a left here onto 21st. And all the on-street parking, you can't see if anyone's coming, and the way they drive around here, they could be flying. When you're trying to make a turn right in front of them, they could be flying at 50, 60 miles an hour because they can, and they do that. There's really not much in the way of law enforcement. They have motorcycle cops. Usually they're not in these areas. No, they're usually writing tickets for people that can pay for the tickets. So they're in neighborhoods where, you know, folks are working folks that have the money to pay the tickets. As we now pass by Rancho High School here on our right, home of the Rams. I know a lot of viewers used to attend this school. We all have fond memories, I'm sure, of our high school experience. I'm no stranger to that myself. So we come up here to Bruce Street. We will make a left onto Bruce. And you see what look like kind of the same style, color, everything, buildings here on our left. And I'll get over here and make a left onto Four Master Lane. Rancho Alumni Stadium, it says there. Four Master, I can take this here, but then it gets cut off up here at Las Vegas Boulevard because they did that because of all the charities that are up here that work with all the homeless, sheltered, homeless, unsheltered, and unhoused folks. And so we've got a cemetery over here off to our right, Woodlawn Cemetery. And an industrial area over here on the left. Manny's Produce and Ready Ice. Dry, block, and cocktail ice, it says there. 24-hour vendor service. Looks like Vodlawn. The letters are falling off of this sign there for Woodlawn Cemetery. More industrial right here. So again, they have that. You'll see it as it become closer up here to the light at Las Vegas Boulevard. They have this wall, this gate erected up here to keep folks from driving through or coming out. They will open it up from time to time. We'll make a right here onto Las Vegas Boulevard. Looks like they've got an ambulance in there as well. A lot of charitable groups in here. A lot of them here feed a lot of the folks. We've done a few videos up here in this area, but we always see something different. That's why I keep coming back here. And I get comments from folks saying, please show more of it because, oh, look at this. Who doesn't have a license plate on their vehicle? Rules for thee, but not for me. The U.S. Postal Service. Ain't that something? Wow. That's amazing. Rules for thee, but not for me. So make a left here onto Main Street. And here, this is where it is lined. And again, all of this in the shadow of the Circa and Fremont Street down there, downtown Las Vegas. All of the folks lining Main Street here. And yeah, they've got an officer in there. It looks like something probably happened between some folks down there, I would think. And this is emblematic of what? Las Vegas, Main Street Las Vegas, or Main Street USA. I put that in the title sometimes because it could really stand for both. You know, the way that things have gone in a lot of our inner cities. I watch some, oh wait, $52.75 for a carton of generic cigarettes, $94.69 and $86.39 for Cool and Winston cartons, respectively, here at the Nuwu Cannabis, run by the Paiute Indian Reservation. Nuwu means the people. Shout out to 7-Eleven man for helping me remember that. They have a small sliver of a reservation right here off to our right, and they've opened it up to cannabis sales as well as tobacco. But that's been kind of a common thing for a lot of Indian reservations around the country. Back when I smoked, I did that in Florida. You'd go to the Indians on Peters Road and 441 for anyone down there that's watching and familiar with the area. I think that place is still there. It's just like a little shack that they built solely for the sole purpose of selling cigarettes. And gonna make a left here onto A Street, Alpha, off of Washington. This is Maya Angelou, also known as Maya Angelou Street, I guess, because they put the name up there. So all of this part of the historic West Side, and you can see all of downtown right there, and all of this in the shadow of what goes on. Well, I guess we had visitors. I'm going to take A Street north here. I hear what sounds like a motorcycle, but I don't see it. Guy in front of me is vaping. Vehicle speed monitored by GPS. What about the vaping? Our business is alarming. And we're clear on both sides. We're gonna go ahead and show you the folks over here on the side. Again, I'm not criticizing these folks. I'm criticizing the government that allows this to continue. So I was saying before, I see a lot of videos in LA as well. One of the channels I like to watch when he's in. Oops, sorry about that, guy. When he's in LA, he now spends time between Denver and LA. But LA-OC TV. His name is Jeremy. He does some awesome, I think, drive around videos where he looks for police activity based on scanner activity and scanner reports. And so he highlights a lot of these. He goes out and he actually donates to a lot of the folks that he runs into, but some of them, you know, some of them have some issues, some mental issues and stuff, and so some of them are not always very friendly with him. And so that's unfortunate. But if you haven't checked him out, check out LA-OC TV. Jeremy, his name is. Really cool guy. He was just in LA again last weekend. He was there every weekend, and then his business, I guess, is what they call night crawlers or stringers, right? That go and they'll try and get a picture or something that they can sell to the newspaper or news outlets or whatever at a crime scene. And someone swatted him. Whoa, what is happening here, guys? So looks like they're doing some feeding over here on the left at Restoration and Recovery Mental and Behavioral Health. There on our left, someone's feeding him out of the back of a car. That's nice. Over there. That's cool. Yeah, this area, again, just north. You know, how many of these people came here with big dreams, right? Coming to Vegas with big dreams of striking it rich, hitting it big. And the chances of that happening, not very likely, unfortunately. I want to thank you all so very, very much for joining us. We really appreciate each and every single one of you. Please do like, follow, share, and subscribe to us on YouTube and on TikTok. It helps recommend us to other viewers on YouTube and TikTok. Also helps recommend us to the almighty algorithm. And the almighty algorithm is what really carries the weight of your voice to other viewers here on YouTube and TikTok. So please make your voices known and heard. Also check this down logo on top of the Las Vegas Strip skyline, as designed by my beautiful wife, Logan. maybe something for yourself, your significant other. And as always, thank you so very much. A heartfelt thanks from all of us here at the Vegas Dawn channel. And always remember, here on the Vegas Dawn channel, it's the journey. We'll see you next time, folks.